Hi, friends. Hello, hello, hello. Happy Monday to you all. I am so sorry if you hear a barking puppy. I might have to excuse myself for a moment and close the door because he is sitting here looking at me and barking his face off, and that is very distracting. So I do apologize. But we'll try to get through the beginning at least, and hopefully he will settle down. So, welcome to Card Chaos Quarter Hour Cards. This is the weekly card making challenge that makes Mondays worthwhile, or so we hope. Ollie, I need you to be good. I need you to be good. Oh, goodness. I'm Irene Smith. Okay. All right. So he's just like not into this at all. He's not letting this happen. So I'm trying to tell the nice people what we're doing here, buddy. I'm trying to tell the nice people. I think he just wants to say hi to everybody. He's so excited. That's absolutely right. Should I have him come in and say hi? Would that help, do you think? Oh, no, he walked away for a minute. Okay. Y'all don't want to see Allie though, right? Nobody really wants to see him. We'll see how that goes. Anyway, back to the plan here. I am Irene Smith, and that was Oliver. Each Monday, I go live for a fast and fearless 15-minute card making showdown where creativity meets the clock. Each Monday, I'm joined by a very special guest from the craft community, and together we make 2 cards in 2 15-minute rounds. It's quick, it's creative, and as you can tell, it's delightfully chaotic. So, all right. So I see lots of people saying hi to Ollie. He does want to say hi. What do you think, everybody? Should I pop in and should we flip my camera up for a second, have him say hi? Because he's like really anxious to meet everyone, clearly. While you tell me that, I will tell you more a little bit about the show here. So our Chaos crew votes on the weekly theme in the Card Chaos with Irene Smith Facebook group. And tonight's theme is ombre, but we'll talk more about that in a bit. So the guidelines, well, to play along, pull out any supplies that you need to make your project, and then get to crafting when the timer says go. So the challenge is not prepping anything ahead of time that isn't always ready and available in your space. So if you have card bases, extra die cuts, inked up backgrounds, all of that is fair game. The goal is to prove to ourselves that we can make fun and beautiful things in just 15 minutes and with little to no prep. If you craft along or if you catch up with us later, hello replay crew, we see you and we love you. Post your project in tonight's group album and I will do my best to share it live at the end. So, all right, I think we are ready to dive into the chaos and see what we can create in just a quarter hour. But first, please help me welcome tonight's incredibly talented guest and one of my dear crafty besties, Miss Jen Gross. Let's add her. Oh, there she is. You're already here, Jen. Hi.
Hi, everyone. How are you doing today? Hi, Irene. Thanks for having me on tonight.
Here we go. I totally forgot to move the cameras around. It's fine. It's fine. We're already into the chaos. We're like 30 seconds in and it's chaos already. So how are you, my friend? How are you doing?
I am doing well. I'm excited to be here, and it's so great to have a Monday that we actually didn't have to work and have a day job with.
It is Happy Memorial Day to everyone who is enjoying that holiday today. And, thinking about our veterans and those who've, sacrificed on our behalf, and to everybody who's serving currently. We appreciate what they do, and we're thinking of you. So thank you for that. And welcome to everybody who is all over the world. Maybe you don't have a certain holiday today. Maybe you have a different holiday. I know that there's all kinds of holidays all around the world today. So I'm glad that you're taking some time out to spend with us today. So you didn't have to work today then, Jen, right? Neither did I.
I did not. No, I actually went and saw my folks this weekend, which was nice.
Yay.
So it was an extended weekend, and I drove back this morning. So it was only about a 3-hour drive, nothing too long, but it was so good to see the family. And my cousins came in from Boston. Haven't
Yay.
seen them in a few years, so it
Oh,
was a
that's
good
always
weekend.
nice. I'm so glad to hear that. I don't get to see my family very much anymore, like my extended family especially. So it's always nice when you get that time with them. So I'm glad you were able to make the trip. That's awesome.
Thanks.
All right, so
What
hello to
about
everyone.
you? Did you have any fun with Ollie today?
Oh, he's such a handful. He's both hands full, both of them. He's Chase, he just jogged back in here. He's going back and forth now between here and our rec room downstairs. So he's having a moment at the right now. I don't know. He's
Getting
been
his
home with,
steps in.
yeah, he's getting his steps in, that's for sure. He's going back and forth and back and forth. He's a fun little guy, but boy, he is definitely a handful. But he's being a little calmer now. He was losing his mind earlier. So anyway, yeah, he's been okay though. I've got a friend here with me still, my friend Nikki, your friend Nikki as well, uh,
Yep.
and she's been helping with trying to get my craft room organized and all of that good stuff. So yeah, it's oh, sorry, Johnny. Correction to what I said, just for the but I just mean I'm thinking about everybody who's in the line of danger. So that's kind of my thought process on that. But yes, I appreciate the correction. So there was a lot going on this weekend with trying to get the craft room organized and all that good stuff. So it's been a busy weekend, but a good weekend. I'm glad that we did have today off. That was kind of nice. And yeah, I'm ready to get crafty though. I'm ready to get crafty. I haven't done enough crafting this weekend. I think I need some more of that. So tonight our theme is ombre, which is big and bold right on your screen. Look at that. I love that. Very pretty. So how did you interpret the ombre theme tonight?
It was ombre background, correct?
Oh yes, I'm sorry. Ombre background. My bad.
Yeah. So, I mean, with ombre, I think it's a graduation from one color to the next. It could be the same color, it could be multiple colors. I actually have a couple samples if you want me to share them
Sure.
of a few things that I've done in the past that I think could qualify for an ombre. This was an ink blended. It's on a thick one, but I had done like 4 panels of this because I did a big sheet and then I cut it down. But I actually made a card with it. So I did the background and then I stamped on it, and I also took away from it with some distressing right here, where I took a wet towel on top of a stencil and pulled off some of that ink. So you've got your ombre where it kind of blends in there, and I think this is an abrupt one. This is like sharp
Mhm.
and bright. And then you've got some that are more subtle. Like this one here is actually from the printed paper here, where it starts at a pink and it goes down to a peach. And when you look at those colors, these have some really gorgeous options with like blues going into blacks and purples, and you've got like some greens coming in here as well.
Look at that. Pretty.
Peaches into greens. So when you have something like that, I mean, sometimes these are just really inspirational, I think, themselves, because I look at them and I'm like, oh, would I have ever come up with that color? Well, check out this one, actually kind of matches something I did with the background of a stencil, where I took like the purple and a pink and a little bit of green,
Mhm.
and I just kind of did quadrants of a stencil and kind of went in, and then I actually stenciled over, or not stencil, but again ink blended over that. So you've got that ombre effect here as well as even in this
So
area
pretty.
too.
Oh my gosh, I
So
love that.
yeah, so those are just a few samples of ombre, and so I think it could cover a variety of different things, whether it's going abrupt color to color
Mhm.
that might be opposing each other, or even even in the same color sequence.
Yeah, I completely agree with that. I too have a few samples here we can kind of show. So there's some different mediums actually that I used. So this one, like what you were saying, this is just one color, and I just softened the blend as I went up. It always helps if you start at the bottom and just every time you add more color, keep starting at the same point. So you're continually darkening this area, and it lightens up the more and more up you go, and it lightens all the way into white. So it's a really beautiful gradation of just this one color. And then I added some water splatters after the fact, but still, I think I'll probably use this for some kind of bubbly water background at some point. I just haven't done it yet.
Yeah,
And
it
then
looks
this
so
one,
watery.
yeah,
Very
that's what I
cool.
thought too. Thank you. This one is done with alcohol inks, and this one might not look. It might look more like stripes, but if you look at it, there's actually there's ombre within it, and it kind of does what Jen was talking about, where it goes from one color to the next within one same line. So there's actually ombre even in here. This was just alcohol inks and swiping them in a pattern on my Yupo paper here. And then the next two samples are gel prints. So you can do a good ombre with pretty much any medium you want to try. This was I think this was either dye ink or acrylic paint. This was dye ink. I was trying to remember if it was ink or acrylic paint, but this was dye ink. And then this incredible sample
Wow.
was not made by me. This one was made by my dear friend, our dear friend Allison Haikila, who is our mixed media goddess. She is so talented, and like look at the blend she achieved here. I'm she sent me this, which I was just in love with, and I can't bring myself to cut it down. I love it so much. So I
What's
figured, yeah, we're just using it
it's
as
so
a teaching
cool.
tool.
It's
I
so
know.
vibrant in the middle, and then it's got a little bit of muted tone on the outsides. But what's really great
Mhm.
about that gel printing is that brayer is doing all the work for you.
Yeah, absolutely. You don't even have to really do much of anything. You just put some color down and just spread it away, and there you go.
Yeah.
But she's got such a great touch for it, though, that it always comes
Oh,
out beautifully when she does it. So these are a few examples that I have as well. So look at us. We're sharing all the different ombres we can think of. There's also, I was telling Jen earlier, I also have a different paper pad, which for those of you who remember Crafty Meraki, I was on her design team, and I was gifted a pack of her ombre glitter paper, which is really, really pretty. And Jen's got some of that too. It's good stuff. Um,
gorgeous.
yeah, unfortunately, I can't see it anymore. Like I can't get it anymore that I know of, at least. I'm sure maybe somebody has it. I just don't know who. But that was another option. So instead of just a solid color ombre, or like I should say just regular cardstock, you can get it in different finishes too. So good stuff. Real good stuff. So, all right. So, shall we just dive right in and get crafting tonight?
Yeah, let's go ahead and do it.
All
Yeah.
right. So, Jen is going to go first tonight. We've already had the conversation. She's decided. So, again, our theme tonight is ombre background, and Jen is going to show us her interpretation of that. So, what are you working with tonight, Jen?
Well, I am going to work with some of the rabbit hole design. I actually stamped out our little panda with, well, I shouldn't call it a panda. You can make it a panda. I don't think I'm going to make it a panda, but I have made this a panda before. I've done it in a faint ink, which you could do for no line, and I actually use pink sand because I can see it and I can still color with it. And I also did just the darker version here to color. And I'm going to kind of let that guide what I'm going to do for the background. But for the background, I do have an idea. What I want to do is I want to bring in some dyes here and give it a little bit of dyes for the background, for that background layer on top of the card base. And then, I always say keep it simple.
Mm-hmm.
Sentiments. This is the blended sentiment sheets that Rabbit Hole has, and they're already printed out. So all I have to
Oh,
do
good.
is cut them. So you can call them cheaters if you want. I call them like a little bit of a blessing. So,
Mm-hmm.
but these have some funny ones, and I've got a couple that I've already got cut out here. And I think that all you need today is a little bit of coffee and a whole lot of Jesus sounds pretty good. But I also have too much Monday and not enough coffee. So I've got a couple to choose from today.
It is
But yeah,
needed.
this just makes it super simple to have these blended sentiment sheets, and they come like two black, two white, and you can cut off what you need.
That's
So
awesome. I love those too. Those are some of my favorites. And I am
yeah,
all about pre-printed sentiments. I think they're fabulous. So,
and this. Oh, but this was the stamps that I was going to let them know.
yep.
The limited edition caffeinated critters. So the bear comes from the bear set here, but it's got a cat, it's got a fox, reindeer or deer, dragon, bumblebee, crab, the bunny, the flamingo, and the octopus. So this is what I'm using, and they've got dyes with them as well.
Yeah,
So
you can get the bundle, which is really nice. And I linked Jen's affiliate link for the Rabbit Hole Designs in the description box if you're interested. And if you use her code, you can get 10% off certain stamps, dyes, and stencils. And I want to say that collection might be part of it. I think
yeah,
it might be because it's not a new release anymore.
it is not a new release anymore. Yeah, and
Yeah.
and it's a nice bundle set. They
Mhm.
also have like a coffee stain stencil that you can get to. It's a small one.
Mhm.
Um, it's called Sip Sip Hooray.
It's so
And
cute. I love that stencil.
but yeah, and there's it goes with a lot of the other snarky, sassy sentiments that they have too.
Absolutely.
I
It's not.
love the little bunny feet.
The bunny slippers are my favorite. You might want to hold those up really close.
I definitely will. They are
Those are really,
so
really
stinking
cute.
cute.
Look at the bunny slippers, everyone. Those are my favorite.
Yeah.
You're
And the
so
look on the face. Oh my gosh.
like that's
They
not
just look so thrilled.
yeah, I know. That's definitely a Monday face. Unless, of
And
course, clearly this little bear doesn't know that there's such a thing as card chaos. Clearly. So,
right.
all
And
right.
then also you guys can do ombre with colors. These are like the other colors I think I'm going to play with today. I've got kind of the blue greens, the pink reds, and then the browns. So I mean you can see I've chose 3 colors for each, and they just kind of just to blend them together. So
Mhm.
guess which one are going to be the bunny slippers?
That's going to be really cute. I'm looking forward to that. And speaking of just a little hint, and I don't think I'm giving anything away, but if you're a fan of this stamp set, just maybe keep an eye on the Rabbit Hole Designs website. I'm just saying, or the Instagram or something. If you like this stamp set, just keep an eye on it.
Or if you're a coffee lover or something.
Yeah, exactly. Just
Yeah.
a little hint there. And I see some Olos in the picture.
You do. I picked out my Olo colors already just because, like I said, I wanted to do, I like to do 3 colors at least for the blend. So I've got the blue greens or the teals, I've got the pinks, and then I've got some browns. So
That's awesome.
yeah, so we're going to play with that and see where it takes us.
Well, you are a master colorist, so I would not be surprised if it's going to be gorgeous because that's pretty much everything you do is. So that's how it works for Jen. I don't know if you all have seen her work. If you haven't, please give her a follow. Her coloring, I mean, all of her stuff is amazing. She does not have a box. Like there's no box exists for Jen Gross's designs. She just looks at something and says, what else can this be? And then she just makes it happen. It's absolutely incredible. You are such an inspiration.
It's fun to kind of see something different in what you in everyday things. I think that's pretty cool. So
yeah. And
are we ready to start the clock?
I think so.
All right.
All right, friends. So we're going to put 15 minutes on the clock. If you're crafting along, I will keep the timer right. Ooh, well, I was going to try to keep the timer right here. There we go. So that you can see how much time. And I will also call out how much time we have left periodically. So Jen,
I think I'm as close as I could go with my camera right now because it's running into my lamp at
no
this time,
problem.
So.
You are all good. All right. So welcome to everybody again who are joining us. Jen is about to start her 15-minute craft session and see what she can do in 15 minutes. So 15 minutes are on the clock and we're ready, set, go.
All right. I'm going to start with a little bit of Pink Bunny. I'm going with the lightest pink right now. And I'm doing what is R20 or R2.2. So this one is called Peach Blossom. So it's a little bit of a light pink, peachy kind of color. But I just color lightly with it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm barely touching it. And so you see there are some white spots, and that's perfectly okay. I'm not going to put the cap all the way on. I'm just going to set it up there, and then I'm going to grab the next one. And I've got 2-3, which is Flamingo, which is one of the new colors, which is pretty cool. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to this is like the medium color, kind of give it a swipe for like where a shadow might be. And go kind of under and on the sides here. So I'm imagining the light's coming this way, and so you get more of a shadow over on this side. And then this one I am going to cap because I'm going to use the other side of this one. And this is a little darker raspberry. These sound delicious. I'm like really hungry now.
They do sound yummy.
A little bit of raspberry right here to kind of give it a little bit of darker.
Nice.
Down there. And again, just barely touching. You don't have to put a lot of pressure on these. Mm-hmm. And then I'm going to go back over it with this. I'm just going to kind of mute it out and blend the colors a little bit more outwards so that it's not so stark. And there's your Pink Bunny slippers. So cute. That's that. Got the pink done.
Love it. So speaking of Olos, you were, so to speak, in on the ground floor with Olo.
Yeah, I had not done a lot with alcohol marker coloring, and I had some of the Copics, mm-hmm. but I wasn't happy with them. They the caps would crack and they would dry out a little bit. And so I was kind of looking for something else. And I kept reading about the Olos. And what I liked was that, an Olo this is the marker right here. That's the marker. That has as much ink as a Copic has. Mm-hmm. And some of the other, and more even, because there's no core in them. And so the ink has a free flow system, which is kind of cool. And it just works a little bit different. You don't have to press hard. I know that you've got chisel tips and you've got brush tips. And you can see it's dried a little lighter here than here. And again, you don't have to cap these because there's no way you can get any, it's all encased here. And you just have one opening instead of 2 openings. So you could leave it like this. And this one was Blue Bougie. That's a nice color. That was BG2 or 0.2. And then I've got 1.4 and 1.6, which is Robin's Egg. And this other one is Teal. So I'm going to go with the Robin's Egg. And again, just give it some of the shadowing here. Again, don't have to touch
Pretty.
it too hard.
Look at that. That's so
And since
gorgeous.
this is the medium one, you could go out a little bit further.
That's like, it's just instant shadow.
Yeah, it is. And I just imagine there's a little bit under the collar that you can kind of see. So, I mean, it looks pretty stark right now, but again, they're going to dry a little lighter. So then I'm going to go with the teal and I'm going to go a little closer to this edge here. And this one gives you a little bit more darker depth.
Oh, pretty. So what we're seeing here, it looks like you chose to go light to dark on your coloring.
I do differently. Yeah, I do.
So I have to ask everybody, I'm going to throw a poll in the chat.
Yeah.
And we're going to see, what do we feel? So are you team coloring light to dark, color dark to light, or apparently I have a typo there. Do you have, you need more practice before you decide? Maybe you haven't gotten enough practice with alcohol marker coloring. I'm curious. Tell us in the chat, which do you feel works best for you? I do dark to light mainly, unless I'm doing the coloring style that I've mentioned a few times, where I call it my high contrast coloring, where I just lay down one full light layer and do one line of shadow. Then I do light to dark, but really I'm not trying to get any kind of an ombre effect that way, or like a shadowing effect. It's a harsh difference between the light color and the dark color. So if I'm doing like traditional alcohol marker coloring, I go dark to light.
And see, what I'm doing here is I'm taking the light. And I don't know if you had seen, but sometimes in these little corners here, there's a little bit of white, and that's okay. You don't have to go in it with the dark all the way. And you can see I just was kind of pushing this down to give it just a little mottled look, because nothing really unless it's satin, has a real smooth look. But this is not a satin robe. This is more of a terry cloth. So, but I've gone into those places where it's a little lighter and just pulled in some of that color so it blends in, and you don't have to worry about like a dark bleeding into something. So that, I think, is a little tip or trick you can kind of utilize too.
Super cute. It gives
so now I've got the white cuff, so I'm actually going to go in with oops, is that the one I want? Hang on, let me look here. I think
for those who are interested, by the way, the Olos that Jen is using, so like I said, she's been in on the ground floor. She's got an affiliate link in the description box, and Olo right now has 15% off with code Get Outside, I believe.
Outside 2020 or 26. Outside 26.
Oh, is
or
it?
Is it? Oh, I think it's 26. Well, it's on the website, and yeah, and if there's like free shipping after a certain amount too. I'm keeping the cuffs white, so I'm just going over it with like this light purple just to give it a little bit of depth here. And that kind of fades out a little bit too. So, but it just kind of gives it just a little bit.
Nice. Oh,
yeah. How are we doing on time?
You have 8.5 minutes.
Okay, so let's get on with the bear.
Get Outside.
And he's going to be brown. So I've got 7-3, 7-5, and 7-7 on the O's, which means I have, I think it's macaw, owl, and golden eagle. So we'll start with the lightest one.
So interestingly, we have a split. We have 45 and 45, half and half do light to dark and dark to light. And then we've got about 10% roughly that aren't really sure and need a little bit more practice with alcohol markers. Interesting. Yeah, so
I think it's all about layering too. And there are some people that will start with dark and go light and whatever, but it's whatever you're comfortable with. And so just try it, play around with it. There's no really right or wrong way. Absolutely. It just allows you an opportunity to kind of see things. I like to start light because I like to give it a base of where the color's going. And some people think that is a waste of ink. I don't. I'm kind of fine with it that way. And then because he's furry, I'm just going to tap color here where he might have it for dark shading and everything.
So Lee, to answer your question, sorry, Jen, 1 second. The
no
Olo scale, so Jen's affiliate link is in my description box. If you click on that, it should take you right to the website. And the coupon code for 15% off of the Olos is all capitals, Get Outside. That's
There you go.
that's the link right now, or the link and the code. Get outside. I'm not sure how long the code will be active, by the way, because it's been on for a few days. So
It
I'm not sure
has.
it's going to end
It's good
after
deals.
tonight. Which now I kind of want to order some more because
I ordered a bunch of refills, and I had to actually refill one of these beforehand. So,
I might have to do that too. All right, you got 6.5 minutes.
okay, so there's that bear. I'm pretty much almost done with the bear. I'm going to do one more thing with it, I think. I think I'm going to come in here and make his pants. I'm going to give him pants instead of furry bottom. So I'm going to give kind of like this dark yellow.
Nice. Hi,
He's
Tamara.
got his little sweats on.
We are doing ombre backgrounds tonight, and we have 6 minutes left in Jen's session. We still have not done mine. So you absolutely can join in for round 2 if you'd like, or hey, knock out a card in 6 minutes. You go for it. And if you are interested in winning either my card tonight or Jen's card is definitely worth having. Look at that coloring. It's stunning. Drop hashtag Card Chaos Live in the chat, and you will be automatically entered to win one of our cards. And again, if you are interested in playing along with us, or if you're playing along with us already, then please. Oh, wait a minute. Are you? Hold on. Let me make sure this giveaway is working.
And I just realized that is not. I don't want to use a souffle card. I want my my gel pen.
Can somebody
do not need souffle?
We can please test hashtag Card Chaos Live in the chat. I want to make sure that the giveaway tool is working. It should be, but I'm not so sure at the moment.
I just realized.
Okay, it is working. Thank you, Tara. Okay, there we go. All right, so hashtag Card Chaos Live. That is, I'm like, it's at 0. I'm not sure if it's actually working. It is. We're good. Okay. So yes, so if you are crafting along with us, please go ahead and hop over to our Facebook group, Card Chaos with Irene Smith. And in that group, you will see photo albums, and there's an album with Jen's lovely smiling face on the cover, and that is tonight's album. And you can put your photo in there so that you can we can share it at the end, which is my favorite part of the show. All right, we're at 4 minutes and 20 seconds, friend.
Okay, let's get this on a card. Yay. So we are going to go. I don't know. I think, Irene, I'm going to go with orange because I know you like orange. Orange pink.
Indeed.
That's what we're doing today. So this is going to be the background. So we're going to do some die cutting right now. I've got the die cut for the bear.
Yeah, I think you're nailing it, friend.
And I got a little tape here.
Make sure you check that spelling there, Eva. Just I don't want you to miss out. It's hashtag Card Chaos Live, Live. I think there was just a typo there.
Taking these two, and we're going to go right here for the ombre.
Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. I love a blue and orange together, especially like a teal.
I do too.
So pretty.
Stunning. Mm-hmm. What's great about these is these diamonds actually go right in the corner, and so you can line them up really nicely. Mm. And because it's an ombre, even if it's off a little bit, that is perfectly fine.
Absolutely. That's one of the best.
There we go.
I think. So cute.
We're going to take this and this.
For those who don't know, by the way, Jen is also not only one of my dear friends, she's also one of my moderators. So thank you, Jen, for everything you do for us every week.
Well, and thanks for having me. This is a lot of fun to kind of rush.
So Jen was my very first, and I think also second guest. She was the very first guest on Card Chaos, which it feels fitting because we're coming up on a year of Card Chaos.
Oh my gosh, I cannot believe it's been that long.
I know. This is episode number 48. We're coming up on it. June will be our 1 year. What do you think, everybody? Wow. Should we do something special? Should we do some kind of special event? I don't know. I feel like we need to do giveaways and like live stuff. I don't know. Maybe we should think about it.
Okay, so this is where all the fun stuff that you already have done comes in well. So anything that you have in your stash or ephemera, like I like to call Zac Efron.
There's Zac Efron.
So we're going to take, whoops, we got a little bit here. I'm going to go ahead and glue it down. Oh. What's the time?
You have 2 minutes.
Oh, we're good. I'm not going to rush now.
That's so sweet. She said she would sponsor. That's so nice. Marianne, by the way, friends, is the Rabbit Hole Designs, which she sees her stuff being used right there because Jen does beautiful work with it. And that is really sweet, Marianne. I appreciate that. Maybe we should do something fun, like a 1 year commemorative situation. I mean, I did hear talk of people wanting t-shirts, so we maybe I've done some digging into that, maybe. Thank you, Roberta. I agree. It's wild to me that we're almost at a year, and none of this is possible without all of you here. I mean, you are so inspiring to me. Just week after week, you make such beautiful things, and I just love to see them. It's so fantastic.
I think this is how we're going to do it. I'm going to be done in a few seconds here.
And just a reminder, friends, too, in case I haven't said it yet tonight, um, remember that if you finish a card front, Jen and I decided this literally on the very first episode.
We did.
The card front, that totally counts. We can always add a base later, but if you finish your card front in 15 minutes, you've totally nailed the challenge. Let's see. Jen says you could do a giveaway of the submissions that night. Oh, I could do that. Absolutely. That's a good idea. Well, feel free to throw in lots of ideas, whatever you all want to see for our 1-year anniversary. I'm very open to it. I would love to do something. We have 30 seconds. Well, 35 seconds.
Sometimes I don't. How many seconds?
30. Well, now 32.
Oh, we're good.
Oh, Tara, that's so sweet. Oh my gosh.
Okay, so I'm using the Pear Blossom Press ruler to kind of line this up here a little bit.
Okay, who in the chat has this ruler? Because can we get some hearts for this ruler? It's the best. Look at that. She did it. 15 seconds to spare. Well jobbed, friend. Well jobbed. Oh, thank you, Marianne. That's so nice. I'll reach out to you about that. I appreciate that. Look at how adorable he is, or she, he or she. Those bunny slippers get me every time. It's the cutest. There we go.
He is a cutie. It's got little green eyes too. I don't know if that's going to zoom in on it or not, but
so cute. Look at that.
I love this background. It just adds a little bit of different dimension to it, and I love it with the ombre with all those colors.
So cute. And I love that the nesting die set. You kind of alluded to it before, how the different parts of it line up. Do you want to show them how the other the levels line up?
Yeah, it's a good set. And this one, if you use the code Journey Coach Jen, or no, I'm sorry, Gen G, it changed. If you could use the code Gen G at checkout, you get a discount on anything that is not current, essentials, or clearance. But these have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And so this is the big A2 card front size. And then you don't have to necessarily use that one. You can just go right into, I did this on a card front and back, and then you had kind of the see-through with the diamonds, which was really cool. Mm-hmm. So they all nest really well, complement each other. You can use the diamonds alone. You can use the diamonds with the outline. Yeah.
I'm one of the cards I shared where I had used that set. I posted it in one of the Facebook groups. There's so many card making Facebook groups, but I posted it somewhere in one of the groups, and somebody commented that that's the only nesting die set they use. They love it that much. She literally said, she's like, I have so many dies. That's literally the only one I use. I was like, well, that's fabulous. She said it works so well because it's got both the solid cutout and it's got a really fun decorative border too. So it gives you choices, which is great. We love choices. That's a beautiful card, Jen. I love it. And way to use your blended sentiments too.
Thanks. That makes it super easy. Like I said, whenever you can use a little help, use it. That's why we buy those products. Something easy to make, easy to use, helps you just get a card done if you need something quick and in a fix even.
Absolutely. So I think we can say you budgeted your time tonight thinking about in terms of how you can make a card quickly. I would say you probably went for your ombre within your pattern paper, so you didn't have to do an ombre.
It's also in the coat too.
And also in the robe. Yep, absolutely. And then I think also using the blended sentiments helped with that too. Because you didn't there's some things that you were able to put together without having to do them from scratch, which can be challenging.
Yeah.
But that's so good. And you did it with 15 seconds to spare. So well done.
Hey.
I love it. Oh yeah, that's a good point, Marianne. She says you can even make squares with those decorative dies. Absolutely.
Oh yeah, you can.
Them off the edges, and you can make different shapes. I did a rectangle with it, like a real thin rectangle, kind of a different one off, and then a couple of us did diagonal off the side, which is a
Yep.
really fun option to do. So you're only getting like that interesting border pattern coming in at a diagonal. They're super, super versatile. So highly
Yeah.
recommend.
It nests right in itself right there. And
Yeah.
so you would only have to cut up to here with your rollers or put that off of the thing, and then you would
Mhm.
come back and you could, do the rest with
Absolutely.
that.
Yeah,
So
it comes
yeah, it nests right in there perfectly into that corner area.
Marianne thinks
Yeah.
about everything when she's designing these. They're so good. So good. We love you, Marianne. So there you go. All right. And don't forget, she did say those are 10% off right now as well. So make sure you're using Jen's code. It is Jen G, right? Jen with
It
two N's.
is here.
Yeah. There you go. Jen G. Thank you for that. All right. So who crafted along with us? I'm curious to know if you're going to craft again, or is this your first round? Have you done this before with us? It's super fun. I know we have some new folks in the chat, or some folks who are new to the live. Hi, Lenine. Got a friend here who's new to watching us live. She's usually working, because I know for our friends on the West Coast, it can be challenging because technically we come on while they're probably still at work. So that can be a little bit challenging. Even though it's 6 o'clock my time, it's still 4 o'clock their time. So I appreciate when you do hop in and watch with us. That's very kind. Or when you watch the replay, which again, hello to the replay crew. So, all right. Thank you so much, Jen, for your adorable card and for sharing your code with us so that we can get the discount on that. And also, don't forget, Jen's Olo affiliate link is in the description box, and you can get 15% off with code GetOutside. Now, I'm not pushing anybody to sell anything or to buy anything. That's not at all what we're doing here. But if you're planning on buying anyway, get your discount. That's all. Just make sure you're using a discount.
I hope you got something out of the colors that you can, I mean, again, super easy, not really high-tech coloring, I think. I mean, it's just putting colors down in spaces and then filling it in. So if that helped you with your coloring and you got that out of today, fantastic. I'm so happy.
Absolutely.
But give it a shot. Yeah.
Yeah. Well jobbed, friend. Very well jobbed.
Awesome.
And no problem.
You're next.
Enjoy your barbecue. All right. So I'm up next, friends. She's correct. It is on me to go next. So I like to give everybody a couple minutes in between in case they want to set up for round two. So we've been kind of chatting a little bit here. Let me show you what I'm going to be working with. So I have my cardstock ready to go.
Want to make yourself bigger, my friend?
Oh yeah, I kind of got to do that, huh?
Yeah. And hey, everybody take a drink because we need to stay hydrated while we're crafting.
Good point. Good point. Drink. Everybody drink. I've got my big honkin' drink right here. I'm going to take a sip. There we go. My drink of choice is usually hint water. I love hint water so much, particularly peach, or mixing peach and pineapple. I love those together. But right now I've got Gold Peak iced tea because I'm just in my iced tea era, I guess. All right. So, Linda, I know you do need a rest from round one, right? All right. So tonight I am going to be using this Craft Your Life project kit from Altenew. It's called Watercolor Flowers. And if you're not familiar with the Craft Your Life project kits, they have all kinds of pieces. So this particular kit, I'm only going to be using probably the stamps tonight, I think. But you got fruit salad? Nice. That's so funny. So I am using the stamp set, but it also has, let me show you real quick, in case you're interested in this. I kept the packaging with it because Altenew makes everything so pretty. Like, they package things so beautifully. So that's a stamp set. It's got a layering stencil set. I think this is this an add-on? No, I think the die came with it. So it's a Watercolor Flowers die, and you can see what it actually looks like when it's stenciled. And then we've got the embossing folder even that goes with it. So it's a 4-piece set, basically. Embossing folder, die, stencil, and stamps. But you don't have to use it all together. And I'm just going to be using the stamp set tonight. And also, I just got to brag about this because my friend Nikki is so smart. Like I said, she's here helping me organize my craft room. And she has turned me on to these incredible bags from clearbags.com. And they come in so many different sizes, and I'm obsessed. I was all about Averiel bags, and unfortunately Averiel closed, and you can no longer get those bags unless you're lucky and find them somewhere. But she has turned me on to these, and because they come in so many sizes, all my stuff is now nice and safe and secure again. And the folks at clearbags.com were kind enough to offer a discount to all of you. You are the Chaos Crew, and so the discount code is always available. Chaos Crew. Just throwing that out there. Ooh, and an alarm just went off randomly. Gotta love that. Anyway, I'm obsessed with these little bags, so that's why I had to talk about them for a minute. All right, so that's the one thing I'm doing. I'm also bringing in my newest colors, two of the newest colors from Concord 9th. This is Aster, which is like this light, pretty purple, and Capri. So here we go, Aster and Capri. I think that they're going to make a really pretty dual tone ombre. I hope. If I can make this work. I'm not 100% sure, but we're going to try. All right, and then I think, if I get around to it, I'm also going to use the Altenew Iridescent Shimmer Spray. I might just do some splatter. I'm not sure, but that's the idea anyway. We're going to try. All right, now I have the timer here. I'm going to try to kind of, oh gosh, it's not wanting to zero in. There we go. I'm going to try to keep it. No, it's not. It's not focusing at all, is it? Wow, it keeps zooming in and out. Sorry about that, everybody. I think it's trying to pick up the numbers, but also focus on my hands. So maybe if I keep it right there, it'll be all right. Okay. I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready.
All right.
Yes.
Did you need a drum roll?
Oh, maybe. So, Paula, thank you for the reminder. Hashtag Card Chaos Live, friends, if you're interested in winning either my card tonight or Jen's card. So, all right, I think we're going to go in. I think we're ready. All right, if everybody's crafting with us, here we go. 3, 2, 1. 15 minutes on the clock, and off we are. All right. So I'm going to start with my Aster. Let's see here. Now, I'm going to try not to go in hot and heavy because it helps if you dab it off first. So I'm off camera here. I'm just kind of dabbing my ink off. And I'm kind of turning this at an angle because I'm going to try something I've never done before, and we're going to see how this works out. No idea if it's going to work out. No idea if I'm going to like it. But we're going to do it anyway and just see what happens. So I'm trying. Ooh, okay, well,
It's a pretty color.
It is a beautiful color. And one thing I like about Concord 9th inks, they dry back really, really well, which is good because I got this a little bit, it's a little bit not as smooth of a blend as I would like. It's a little bit stippled somehow. Or
give it time, remember?
You're right. So I'm lightening the pressure too as I go out. Remember how I said start at the same edge every time? So I'm starting back here every single time, and I'm lightening my pressure, and I'm also running out of ink, which is exactly what I want. So I'm just coming in at that corner there like that, and I'm going to turn this around, and I'm going to do the same thing coming in from the other angle. All right, here we go. I'm dabbing some off, and we're doing this at a diagonal here. So I'm coming in. Let's see here. So this is basically ink blending, which we have done on the show before as a theme, but it's like, I don't know if I wouldn't say it's harder. It's not that it's harder. It's just more precise because I'm thinking not just about where my color is going now. I'm thinking about how am I going to get this blend going, and what time do I want to add, more color and stuff like that. So it's maybe a little bit more of a thoughtful process for me, at least. All right, I'm going to try to go up a little bit more. Tell you what, I'm not ready to go back to work tomorrow. This is the one time I'm actually
not.
Yeah, I know. I would just wish I could just not. Ugh. It just hit my head. I'm like, I got to go to work tomorrow. I kind of don't want to.
But we're a day closer to Friday.
We are. There is that. You make a very, very valid point. All right, so that was Aster.
That's gorgeous.
Thanks. Now I'm going to come in with Capri, which I think is just such a beautiful, beautiful blue. I'm so glad they came out with this color. All right, let's see here. So some of you already know I have an ink obsession. I collect inks. I love them so much, and I can't help myself. I want them in from every company and every color. This, however, was my very first full set syndrome color palette. I had to have the Concord 9th inks. I think they're absolutely stunning, and they just make me so happy. And so this is definitely the one collection. As soon as they release new colors, they're very much add to cart, immediately. So I'm curious, does anybody else have that kind of a feeling about a specific ink or ink company where you're like, yes, this is absolutely jumping in my cart immediately? How about you, Jen?
I'm full set syndrome for Olo markers, and I've got them. So ink, I've kind of just gone with colors that speak to me because of the blending aspect.
Mm-hmm.
but I'm looking at what you're doing right now and I'm like, I'm going, do I need it? Do I need it? Do I need it? Because I only got the papers for this Concord and Ninth, and I'm seeing those
Mhm.
colors. And I'm like going, crap.
They really
I
do
really
come to
love
life,
them.
don't they? They're so pretty. So, so pretty. I don't know. Concord Ninth they just really have an eye for color. And you got to remember too, one of the things that kills me. Ooh, shoot. 11
Yep,
minutes.
you're at about 11 minutes.
Yeah, 11 minutes.
Can you pull
One of
that
the,
down just a tad?
thank you.
There you
Sorry.
go. Awesome.
One of the things that we've now learned, especially with this most recent release, is sometimes Concord Ninth will actually discontinue their colors. And
Mm-hmm.
so it becomes quite the debacle. If you have not secured your colors, you might not be able to get them. So just a heads up, these ones aren't going anywhere. They're brand new, but I'm just saying, I'd hate for somebody to miss out on something that they're, really wanting. So my
Mary
favorite,
Ann's trying to enable me on the inks right now.
I mean, maybe just a little bit. See, Clinda says she's a
Thanks,
real
Mary.
lobster shopper. Distress C9 Simon. Oh, yeah. See, okay, I'm with you. So I have all of the Distress oxides. I don't have all of the inks, but I've started collecting the ink cubes for the Distress inks. So I am kind of on board with you there. All right, I'm going to move my timer over here a little bit because I'm going to stamp now. At least I'm going to try. Again, I don't know how this is going to turn out. I've never done this kind of a look before, but we're going to just see. Now, I'm looking at this in the
That's
camera.
gorgeous.
Thank you. I think I have a heavier ink blending here than yeah. Okay. I was trying to see which side did I go like up more than the other? And they're about even, but I think there's more down here. So because it already is a little weighty down there as a result of that, I'm gonna put more of my stamping down there. Now I'm pulling in this watercolor set. Ugh, come on. I've not used it, which is why it's so sticky. And we're going to just do some like kind of, I might have to actually move this forward a little bit. Let's just scoot over here. All right. And we're just going to kind of go in from the side, I
So you're
think.
going into the corner.
Actually,
We can kind of see that, but
all right. Oh, yeah. Thank you for pointing that out. I'm
Mhm.
going to grab a different stamp. You know what? I think am I zoomed in? I am zoomed in too much.
There you go.
There we go. All right. So I'm going to come in first with, I think, this side. Like that, maybe? Where do we want to go? Yeah.
It almost lines it perfectly.
Yeah, it does kind of, doesn't it? All right, we're just going to go with it right there. Cool. And we're going to oh gosh, I'm dropping stuff. All right. We're going to move that. And it would be really pretty if I came in with those same colors and went over it, but I did go kind of heavy down here. So I'm going to come in with black. It would also be pretty good to come in with white, possibly, and then heat emboss it. That could have been really pretty too. Let's see. Oh, Roberta says she only orders the C9 inks that she likes now. Smart. And Marianne says the best advice I can give to anyone is always buy the re-inker when you buy the pad or cube. You will almost always be assured of getting the same dye lot for color. That's true.
Amen for that. Yeah.
Spoken by somebody who knows, as a company owner, the best way to avoid missing out on the things you love.
So true.
Mm-hmm. All right, so let's see. What did I just do? That was maybe try doing the right side there, Irene. Kind of went a little backwards there. Whoops.
I think you got, is it 7 minutes now?
Yes, we have 7 minutes and 45 seconds. I think we're doing great.
Okay, just
actually.
giving you a reminder there, my
Yes,
friend.
I appreciate that because I know we've got other people working along with us, and I don't want them to miss out on their timing. All right, so we're going to drop that right down. I'm going to press. Well, maybe I'll just use my actual ink press. How about that, Irene? There we go. All right, first time using this stamp. How do we do? Ooh, that's pretty good.
Hi, Amanda.
Oh, do you think we need to stamp it again? Or do you think
Pop
that's
Pear Blossom Press.
Hi, Amanda?
Maybe once more.
Once more. All right.
Once more.
Amanda just got a new adorable family member with 4 legs, a tail, and a little wiggly nose.
Little puffy tail.
A little puffy tail. So cute. Congratulations, Amanda. I'm so happy. So happy for you. And I'm very happy for Maverick, your other bunny.
A bunny for the honey.
A bunny. Yeah,
Maverick.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's so cute. I love it. Oh, good call, Jen.
Yeah, that's
Good
nice.
call. Yeah, that came in really well. So now I kind of I don't want to use this one again. I think I have enough time to still switch it out and go with another one.
Yeah, you got 6.5 minutes.
Yeah, I think I'm doing all right tonight.
I think you are.
So I think my tip tonight for doing a 1 layer card, or not 1 layer card, doing a 15-minute card, is potentially do a 1 layer card. Just kind of keep it all to 1 layer and just kind of, just build up what you've got. And you notice I didn't do the ink blend over the whole thing. I left myself plenty of white space in the middle so that I didn't have to worry about covering up too much of it. I just kind of kept it very simple. Like Jen likes to say, keep it simple, which I did. And I think that worked out quite well. All right, we're going to put you over there. I am trying not to touch it with my fingertips just in case I have ink on there, because that may have happened. And then we're going to come in on this one just like that. I think, right? Yeah, right about there. Again, I have no idea how this was going to turn out. I've not done this before. It just occurred to me that I've never done like an off the side kind of an ombre, and I thought that could be fun. The theme tonight, Amanda, is ombre background. And I was thinking it would be funny, just to tell you all, I did tell Jen about this earlier. I thought it might be funny if I did another Concord 9th set where they have cowboy boots, and I went with hombre.
Yeah.
I was like, what's up, partner? What's up, hombre? I thought that would be pretty funny, but I didn't. I went with this instead, but this is still pretty, right? It's still pretty. I often do the funny stuff because I love to laugh, as we know. But sometimes I kind of want to pretty it up too. Why not? And that's what I'm getting tonight. Oh, I'm really liking this. I hope I didn't just shift my paper on accident though, because I just realized I never held it down with my magnet. Oops.
Uh-oh.
Oh God, please tell me it's in the same spot. Oh, I think it is. Okay. Whew. All right. Let's see. Darken it up one more time.
The perils of crafting.
Exactly right. You said it. Hey, look at that.
Awesome.
It worked. All right. So now
you have 4 minutes and 20 seconds, and look at that. That's gorgeous.
Thank you so much. All right. So now I'm gonna
clean later.
Yeah, true. But I need
clean later.
Actually, you know what? All right. you make a valid point. And I have another Misty. So
there we go.
So I think I'm just going to come in. Oh, nope. We said this is the bottom because this is the heavier side. Now you notice I've got the heavier ink blending and I've got a larger image. So to keep keep the balance of my card here, I'm keeping the more stuff, whatever has more is going to be on the bottom. And that way it isn't weigh it down too much. All right. So let's see. We've got sentiments in this set that I figure I can use. So we've got Your Incredible. I kind of want a longer one, although they're on the smaller side. But maybe I just do I put one just directly in the center? This one says congratulations. This one says life is better with friends. They're kind of small, and I would normally do a bigger one with these, but I don't know. It's kind of cute.
3 minutes. You got time.
I do.
Your hands went a little quicker when I said that too.
They did, didn't they? Okay, how about this one? The text is smaller, but it says, "Open the bloom of your heart and become a gift of beauty to the world."
Oh, that's pretty.
It is pretty. There's also an A.A. Milne quote that says, "Weeds are flowers too once you get to know them." And I think that's actually really quite pretty, and it actually fits pretty well. What do we think? Maybe we'll go with this one, and then let's see. Is there one we can put with it? Hello, or for all you do, sending hugs.
What do you got there?
We got sending hugs, for all you do, thank you. Or there's just wishing.
What about some bling? Just a little bling with it. You got 2.5 minutes.
All right. You know what? We're gonna go with wishing you a beautiful day. Because why not? So, I could do it at a day. No, okay. I'm getting crazy. We're just gonna go straight with it. Wishing you a beautiful day. See, that's the problem. When I have too much time, then I'm like, oh, what about this? Oh, what about that? And then next thing you know, I'm like, oh, what about doing the card in 15 minutes, Irene? Like the plan. Yeah, it doesn't always work out for me. All right. Oh, come on. There we go. Close enough. I like to use my line here to see if it's right, and it really is close enough. All right. Let's ink her up. And
Buttercup, 2 minutes. You got enough time to put that on and put some bling if you need.
I do.
And your card front is done.
Wow. Who even am I tonight? This is wild to me. I might even stamp the inside of the card. What? What are we doing here? What a
Going
wild show.
crazy.
That's a wild show.
It's chaotic.
It's chaotic. It's always chaos here. This is the chaos zone, everybody. This is where you come to get wild and crazy. All right.
That is
We
so
have
cool. And
thank you.
it's gorgeous.
I'm so excited. It's working out.
Yeah.
All right.
Minute and 15. What else?
I've got these little dewdrops
There you
from
go.
Comfort and I
Perfect.
that I thought, well, I love them because you can see the color still through them.
They look like
So
water droplets.
exactly. So which
Beautiful.
I love using them on floral things just because they look like water droplets to me. So I think that they're a really nice touch. And I should be using my smart tools, my absolute favorite pickup stick here.
45 seconds. And I'm going to recall a minute for you because I know you were chit-chatting about some stuff there.
Thank you. But all right, no, I mean we're pretty good. I feel comfortable with it. I think we're good. Ooh, okay, Kate, till that happened. Good grief, really? Why did I just drop everything? Dang it! I still think it counts. It counts, everybody.
It is. It's good.
Oh, come on. Why did this happen? Upside down. All right, here we go. We're going for it. We're going in. And my glue's not working. Nope, there it is. Okay.
Remember, I recalled you a minute, so you're good.
You did. It was very
I
generous.
did.
It was generous. Get it? Generous. Sorry. We'll put one and
Look at that. Is it on? Is it on?
it's on.
You're in. You're in. You did it. Even with your extra minute.
Woo! Okay.
Yay.
We're done. Oh, my stars.
Awesome.
Okay. Whew. I'm sweating.
Breathe.
Breathe
Breathe in. Breathe out.
There we go.
Look at that.
It's pretty, right? Oh,
Very
see,
cool.
and this is a blue to purple ombre. That's where I went with my ombre on that. So, oh my goodness, we're done. We did it, friend. We did it.
Yay. Well job.
Ooh, thank you. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. That 15 minutes went fast, y'all. It went real fast. Whew, okay. I'm like sweating over here. Okay. Whew, all right. I can breathe. I can breathe. We're good. Now I'm just going to go ahead and stick it on a card base because I have it right in front of me. So why not? I had my card base ready to go just in case. But like we always say, if it is at least a card front, it totally counts.
It does.
Yes. And I thought about, so Jen and I were talking before we went live, and I thought about, do I need like a colored card front or card base for it? Do I need to, dress it up any kind of way? And I thought about this, and you know what? Whenever you do this kind of off the edge type coloring like this, that kind of is its own background in a way. Like it's its own border. You don't really need much more than that because it adds it already.
And so look how it dried.
Yeah, it sure did dry back beautifully, didn't it? Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, Concord 9th has just the most gorgeous inks. They're so pretty. Although it's funny because I almost grabbed my ink on 3 inks because those are also a very much must have for me, but those are my go-to for rainbow colors and especially rainbow ombre. So I thought about doing a rainbow ombre because who doesn't love a rainbow color? I mean, they're so pretty. And those are my go-tos for rainbows, but I've been loving the new colors from Concord 9th, and I had to give them a shot. I just had to. All right.
So pretty.
Card done and finishing touch.
I haven't stamped mine either.
My brand new stamp that came in. There we go. All right, friends, it is done. It is ready to go. So it's going to go to one of you if you are putting in #CardChaosLive. So let me flip our cards back so we can see them again. Here we go. Oh, thank you so much for the love, everybody, for enjoying our cards. That was really fun. All right, so let's see.
And I'm including my Olo swatch too.
Oh, nice. Okay, perfect. So there you go.
So they know what's there.
Yeah, you'll be able to know exactly what Jen did. I love that. Thank you for that. And Linda's right. The time after the show is called Chaos Cleanup.
And that's what takes 2 hours and 15
Correct.
minutes.
Yeah, the making is the 15 minutes. The cleanup is 15 hours. Oh, goodness, that's so funny. All right, well, thank you so much for doing that. That was super fun. Oh my gosh, I love what we did. I think it's great. So shall we see what our friends made?
Yeah, let's check it out. I'm anxious. I'm anxious to see what they've done for ombre.
Me too. It is absolutely my favorite part of the show. I love seeing what they've done. So let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and add to my screen here, Facebook. All right, so in our Facebook group, you will see this photo album that's got Jen's lovely face on it. And I'm getting notifications. There we go. It should be showing. I think it's showing now. Let's see. Yes, we're showing. Okay. Oh, thank you, Marianne. Yeah, I would appreciate it if everybody could give it a thumbs up. Oh, and hello if you're watching on Jen's channel too, by the way. My apologies. I meant to say hello. I forgot that Jen was also streaming to her channel. So if you are here or there,
you guys.
Yeah, absolutely. If you're here or there, either way, we're glad that you are here. And yes, hashtag Card Chaos Live gives you the opportunity to win either my card tonight or Jen's card. So, all right, let's see what everybody made. I love it. My favorite. Here we go. First up, we have Natasha, our friend from Down Under. Hi, Natasha.
Is this also a craft roulette card too?
I do see her. She added some cats.
I see that. Yes.
Oh, she said leftovers from this week's craft roulette add a cat card. Smart, very smart. So she says she used the wrong brush, so had an instant interesting blue-green ombre blend. Quite easy and fun. Way to make the oopsie work for you. That's so smart. Look at that.
I love the layout.
Oh, I do too. I love that you got all the kitties walking across the postage stamps. That's so cute. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. How smart. How so smart. Oh my goodness. Thanks so much for playing along, Natasha. I appreciate that. She is so faithful and joins us almost every week, even though it is the morning for her and she's running around getting ready for work. So shout out to you, friend. Thank you so much for being here. I believe I just recently showed one of your cards on. Oh, that's something I meant to say real quick before I say anything else. For anyone who has sent me mail, first of all, thank you so much. I apologize if I haven't thanked you personally yet. Please forgive me. I have not opened all of my cards, even from my birthday, even from Christmas. But I've started a new series of shorts on my channel where I am opening your cards in the video and showing them off and talking about them a little bit. They're just shorts. I just do a couple card openings at a time. But I'm trying to find a way to put a cover photo on the shorts so that you can look quickly at the cover photo and see if the card that I shared was one of yours. So I thought that was a way that I could say thank you for all the kind words that you send me and to be able to share your beautiful work with the world, because it really is that pretty. So check out the shorts, friends. That's where you're going to start seeing me posting your cards. So, all right, moving on. Thank you, Natasha. All right, up next, we've got Linda. Oh, my. Oh,
is there a purple theme?
I'm feeling a purple theme. Look at that. Oh, and I see our sparkle spots.
You do, yes.
Gotta love a sparkle spot. I know. Look at that scallop border, too.
That, and that's kind of an ombre as well, with that border being lighter, moving into the next color and the next color. That, I mean, your ombres don't have to blend. That is a beautiful way to do an ombre.
So true. Oh my gosh, I love that. Oh, Marianne, you fell off the channel. Uh-oh. Well, climb back on, friend. I don't know what happened there. All right, so she says she made the ombre with paper scraps. Oh, that's another good idea. Another great idea, actually. Well jobbed, Linda. Very well jobbed. Oh, and if anybody's curious why I'm saying well jobbed, it's because long time ago, we decided words are hard, and I tried to say well done and good job, and it came out well jobbed. So well jobbed is our official vernacular around here. It means you're doing a really good job. All right. Thank you so much, Linda. And thanks for showing us yet another way to do ombre. That's so smart. All right. Up next, we've got Nima. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. So she masked off that rectangle.
That's very cool.
So cool. And congratulations again to Nima. For those who did not see, she recently was honored by Art Impressions for her stunning watercolor card, which we've talked about it so many times, and it's still very deserving of being talked about. Nima is a beautiful watercolorist, and I'm so glad that you got that attention from such a beautiful company too, because their watercolor stuff is gorgeous.
And her miniature watercolors are amazing too. I mean,
she can do no wrong.
She can do no wrong. It's gorgeous. It's all gorgeous.
So gorgeous. She watercolors like you alcohol marker color, and that's amazing to me.
Oh, it's like stunning. 100 times better. Absolutely.
No, you are a beautiful alcohol marker colorist, and she is a beautiful watercolorist. everybody has something to offer, I'm telling you. But yes, Nima is just an amazing watercolorist, and I'm love that they awarded that to her. So congratulations, friend. So she says she used
Excellent.
masking tape to create the rectangle and distress oxide scattered straw and picked raspberry to create the umbrella background effect. Oh, the ombre background
Interesting.
effect.
I've got to write that down.
It's very pretty. And you know what? There's some things that I was thinking too of the same concept of doing just a really nice ombre and then a black like silhouette on top of it. It's
Mhm.
just, it's very Gina K. And I love that whole concept. It's such a way to do a quick card, but the masking that took it to the
Mhm.
next level for sure. Well jobbed, friend. All right, up next we have
Ooh,
Paula. Oh, hi, Paula. All right, your card says, believe in yourself and you will be unstoppable. Oh, that's so sweet.
so pretty.
It is. She says, I'm not great at ink blending. Well, it's a skill. We all learn. We keep going. She needs different brushes. That does make a big difference. It
Mhm.
can definitely make a big difference. Images are pet stickers from journals say. That's a company I've not heard of. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Oh no, my wallet's itching already.
I
Journal say,
I
and
think
jot that
I think,
down.
this is still even a great ombre look because it's not your traditional blend from one to the other. It's kind of like that, like putting the color down and letting it kind of model together. It's kind
Oh
of like
yeah.
the dots or the spots on a giraffe kind of. I mean, it's really so interesting.
I completely agree. And if you think about it too, another aspect of it, kind of what you were saying, where it's like ink blending that, or I'm sorry, ombre that jumps from one color to the next. Look at her
Mhm.
bouquet. Look at the
Yes.
images she chose. That is, that's an ombre. It's a pink to pink to pink, all different
Yep.
shades though. So I think you nailed it there too, friend. You might have not
Ombre
even
squared.
realized it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so Teresa's heard of journals say too. Where have I been? Yeah, Kalinda, the double uh-oh. No, you're not wrong. Whoops. I know. Now I've got something else I got to go find. Oh, she says they have amazing things. Don't pay full price. They run sales all the time. Biddy Penny's a huge fan. How have I not heard her talk about this? Where have I been? Oh, goodness gracious. How is there a company I haven't heard
Well,
of?
don't buy it all. Isn't your when's your birthday coming up?
Oh, I got a year to go. I'm buying everything. So no, I do
Whoa.
love pet stickers though. But all right. Oh, Barb, look at you.
Yeah, looking indeed.
See, like I said, there's something so beautiful about that ombre with the silhouette on top. It's so beautiful. Look at that. Oh my gosh.
I can't look away.
I
I'm
know.
mesmerized.
How does she get such incredible depth?
I'm trying to decide if it's actually stamps or if it's like die cuts, really delicate die cuts.
Oh, yeah. Well, I guess it could be actually. That's a good point. Oh, and I love that you used the sentiment that has the white background with the black ink too.
Mhm.
That really stands out against that. So gorgeous. Oh my word. Barb, you're so talented. Look at that. And I love the colors that she chose for her ombre. I'm not even
Right?
sure what colors those are, but is it like is it blue into red? Or like
She
pink
said
or
stencil and stamp.
oh really?
Yeah.
Wow. Very very well jobbed, friend. That is
Mhm.
beautiful.
So
Really
crisp.
beautiful. Absolutely. Well jobbed. All right, up next we've
Oh,
got Linda. Oh my gosh, Linda, that is so cute.
adorable.
Look at that little eyeball. Why is that the cutest thing? Oh my goodness. I love it. Look how sweet that is. And that is a beautiful blend. I don't see where it starts or ends. Look at that.
Right?
Oh my gosh. That green into blue, I literally can't even tell. So she said, my hack was starting with an ombre card base. Okay, but I did enhance with inks. Everything else done from
Mm,
scratch in just under 15 minutes.
excellent.
Wowzers. Oh my gosh.
I love the bubbles
I
too.
was just going to say, look at those bubbles. That's so smart. I love it. So your hack was starting with an ombre card base. Okay, smart. Oh my gosh, so smart. I love that. And just the images, like you created a cute little scene, like all by yourself.
Yep.
That's so good. Oh my gosh. See, this is why I love seeing what you all do. You are so talented, and it's so much fun. And the bubbles might be my favorite though. I think that's just adorable. I love it. Very well done, friend.
Ooh.
All right, up next we've got Kat. Oh my gosh, Kat, look at you.
This
Beautiful.
almost kind of reminds me of tribal even.
Oh, it does kind of, doesn't it?
Mhm.
Wow. I feel like those would make really good tattoos.
Right?
Oh my
I
gosh.
don't have a tattoo though.
You don't have even one? I
You,
thought
do you want to know what I would get if I got one?
do tell. It's just friends here. We won't tell.
I would actually get a little Hershey kiss and put it on a buttock cheek.
Oh my gosh, that's adorable. I love it. And I get it. I very much get it. And that's hilarious. I love it so much. That's so funny. Oh my gosh. I actually take a guess, everybody. Does Irene have tattoos? I'm curious.
Yes.
What do you all think?
One for yes, two for more than one.
There you go. Marianne says, you of course you would, Jen.
Yep,
That is so
absolutely.
funny. And then she says balloon knot. There you go. Oh, too funny. All right. Beautiful work, Kat. Thank you for bringing us into the water with this one. That's so pretty. All right. Up next, we've got, another one from Linda.
Oh,
Look at you,
wow.
that paper scrap ombre. That's so smart.
That's like it looks like a torn window or like a window that
Oh,
you're looking out into something.
it so does. Oh my gosh. Yes, it does. It's so beautiful. Oh my gosh. Is it a sticker, you think? Like
I'm not
like
sure.
like a pet tape sticker, maybe?
Or
Possibly. I don't know, but those paper
maybe.
scraps, oh, such a smart use. Okay, we got most people saying two. Well, you are correct, friends. You are correct. I do have more than one. For those of you who were watching my video for what was it, the Brokebank Craft Along, you might have gotten a sneak peek. I do. I have a tattoo of a bottle of Windex. In case you didn't know, Johnny, that is required in order to get your Greek citizenship. You are required to show proof of your Windex. So,
On your elbow.
on your elbow, yes. So fun story for those of you who aren't aware. If you have not seen my big fat Greek wedding, the dad in my big fat Greek wedding always uses Windex to clean things. He thinks Windex solves all problems. My dad, who is extremely Greek, also believed that there was a solution, there was a cure-all. His though was baby oil. Baby oil was on every surface in our home. It was awful. It was on absolutely everything. He'd be walking down the stairs and go sliding right down the stairs because there's baby oil to polish the floor. Oh my gosh, it was
Oh my
horrible.
goodness.
Yeah, if there was a crack in the window on my car, baby oil. He thought that fixed everything. It was
Everybody's saying cure zits, pimples,
yeah.
Windex.
Literally, he wiped. I mean, he had it all over his face. He was bald pretty much the entire time I knew him, so it was all over his head, like just everywhere. Baby oil everywhere. So, yeah, that's my dad's version of Windex. But I'm telling you, that movie was written by a Greek woman, and she knew what was up. So maybe Diddy's Greek. Who knows, Amanda? Who knows? Maybe there's something there. All right. Thank you, Linda, for sharing. And I love that you're using the paper scrap ombre. That's a really
So cool.
smart choice. Oh, and wait, another sticker from Journal Say? Okay,
Yep.
where have I been? Really, where have I been? As many junk
In your
journals
craft room.
Good grief. Yeah, but come on. I do junk journaling and I still haven't heard of them. What the
Are
heck?
they in Ohio, Linda?
Yeah, good question, right? Oh, Justine, look at this.
Ooh, look at the light coming through from the top.
Yeah. Wowzers.
That's amazing.
Can we just live in your brain for like a little while too? Because I'm telling you, that is so beautiful. Oh my stars. Absolutely gorgeous. I love that. And that the seahorse just completely pops against that background.
Yep.
What a beautiful color combo. Sending an ocean of thanks. Oh, and I love that she includes the well jobbed. That makes me so happy every time I see that. She has the cutest handwriting. It's so, so cute. Thank you so much, Justine. That is beautiful. All right, up next we've got Gloria.
Ooh,
oh, how pretty.
That.
So she said about 20 minutes because I metallic watercolored the flowers. Whoa, look at you.
My goodness.
Uh-huh. Ombre background for my stash using distressed watercolor pencils on watercolor paper. And then a Hero Arts flower in a vase bundle. Oh, how fun.
Very cool.
Mm-hmm. So Gloria and Jen and I and a few others were chatting on Zoom before we went live, and Gloria was looking through her stash for paper, and she pulled this one out. We're like, yes, 100% yes, that's beautiful. Like, yes,
Yep.
definitely. That is
I
really,
love those flowers. They got a bit of geometric whimsy going on.
yeah, I agree. I can't believe you watercolored all those. Wow.
Yes, my
So well
goodness.
done. That is really beautiful. Really, really beautiful. I would be happy to get a bouquet like that. I think I
Wow.
would be very happy. And I love that you can see the background kind of through the vase. So
Yep.
it's like a glass vase. It's just so pretty. Well jobbed, friend. All right. Oh my word, look at
Oh,
this.
that's oh,
What
what kid would not love that card?
what adult, what Irene would
Yeah, that too.
card.
But I'm just
Oh,
my nephew is so into space right now.
oh, that's
He
so
would
sweet.
he would like that would he would be putting that everywhere. He'd carry it with him.
Oh my gosh, it's so good.
That's so bright and brilliant. Hey, if you guys are doing the bright cards and you're putting them up on Instagram, make sure to tag Simon Says Stamp Challenge, Instagram
Oh,
challenge, because
yeah.
that's what the theme is, bright and bold and bright.
Absolutely. I forgot about that. That's a great point. And that is a beautiful card, Lenine. Oh my gosh, that background. Wow. It says background paper is groovy vibes from Relatively Thoughtful. I think that's their new release, right? I'm pretty sure. And then Trinity Stamps rocket die called Blast Off. Oh, it's so fun. Oh my goodness, I love that. That rocket has got quite the view.
Yep.
'Cause, wow. Yeah, I need to get that paper pack from Relatively Thoughtful. For those of you who aren't aware, by the way, Relatively Thoughtful is an amazing company owned by such a kind lady in the UK, Sally Butler, and I highly recommend you check out her site. I'm not sure that I don't think we can get printed papers here anymore, but you can get digitals. So, oh yes, thank you, Lenine. That is the new release. I thought so. But I have so many of the Relatively Thoughtful paper packs because I love her stuff. It's so good. All right, well done, friend. Very well done. All right, up next we've got, oh, Linda Wetterland. Look
Ooh,
at this. Oh my gosh. She says, once again, I started with an ombre card that I enhanced at the bottom with inks. The rice paper dragonfly. Oh, rice paper. Wow. And
wow.
black grid die cuts were from a friend. Very nice. I inked and shimmer spritzed the dragonfly, then added gems. Better press sentiment from the stash completed the card. Still took 7 minutes, even with the stuff from the stash. You were done in 7 minutes? That would have still taken me 15
Yeah,
easily.
it's such an oriental look, even with that background, with
Mm-hmm.
that black kind of, it's like almost a screen, like
It's
one of those
exactly it.
rice paper screens. So
Oh my
pretty.
gosh. I'm blown away. And that purple and green is perfect. What a
Mhm.
perfect combination. Oh my word. Gorgeous. Wow. So yeah, exactly. Wow, 7 minutes. That's what I'm saying, Lenine. Look at that. Wow, 7 minutes. Wild. It's beautiful, Linda. You should be super
Mhm.
proud of that. Oh my gosh. You all should. You are just nailing this challenge, everybody. So good. I think
Everybody's
we'll,
interpretation was so interesting.
isn't
So
it?
cool.
That's one of my favorite things is just seeing how differently everybody takes the theme and just kind of runs with it. So smart. Hey, Deputy Heidi.
Oh, look at that. It's like on a doily.
Oh, it sure is. Wow, that's so elegant. Wow. Beautiful. Oh my gosh. Linda says I have too much stuff laying around the room. That's relatable, friend. I think we all have that problem. But oh my gosh, Heidi, that's so pretty. Look at that.
Very.
And so her ombre background is the doily itself, I think. Because look at that. It goes from
Yep.
like a deep yellow to white. How beautiful. And I don't think you could have picked a better color in the back, like the for the card base or the card front, either
Yeah.
way. But I don't think you could have picked a better color combination there. That's so beautiful. That pop. Wow. Wow, that pop. My goodness gracious, that's beautiful.
The design is bold and the ink blending is so subtle. So
Exactly.
cool.
That's exactly it. Oh, so good. So good. Let's see. Yeah, Kalinda says having the mess though sure helps with card chaos though. Having too much stuff laying around. Yeah, it sure does. It sure does, Kalinda. You definitely said it. Well jobbed, Heidi. Very well jobbed. I love that. Beautiful work. All right, up next we have Lisa. Oh, Lisa, look at you.
So pretty.
Oh, isn't it? Oh my gosh. I'm telling you that the ombre with the silhouette on top is such a good
Mhm.
classic beautiful look. I just love that. And she picked such a great image that spans the length of her card. Look at that. Wow. Wowzers. And I mean, It's orange, right? Like, what is there not to love? It's orange. I love that it says you make my life better too. That's just such a sweet sentiment. It's really, really sweet.
And I love the black border coming in there
Me
too. It
too.
really makes everything kind of just pop out all that much more on the
It
card.
really does. You could go ahead. No, not yet. But yeah, come on in, Nikki. I've got a friend, everybody. So I love that she did the rounded edges too. It's such a
Mhm.
small thing, but it really just helps amp up the whole overall vibe.
Yep.
Super elegant. Well jobbed, friend. All right, up next we've got Robin.
Oh,
Oh my gosh, that color just is so vibrant. Wow. I used
it
distress
is.
threads. Oh, salvage patina and peacock feathers. Okay, yeah, I see
And the
that.
dewdrops are there too.
Hey, they sure are. We got little bubbles.
Yep.
So cute. And what an interesting stamp too. I'm assuming that's one stamp together, I believe. That's really cool. It's like is it like a
Directional. Yeah.
yeah, like a meter or a gauge of some sort?
I would say like a nautical. Like,
Nautical. That's the word.
yep.
It feels like ooh, I'm breaking stuff. It feels like one of the Tim Holtz like the what are they called? The like the plans are like architect plan type things. I can't remember what the word is now. I'm totally drawing a blank. But that's what it feels like. It's very cool. Schematics. Yes. Thank you, Nikki.
Yeah.
That's the word, schematics. Very well done, Robin. That's beautiful. I love it. Oh my gosh, you are blueprint. Thank you, Amanda. The blueprints. Yes, that's the actual word. There it is. All right. Yes, they're all the right words, but yeah, blueprint. All right. So up next we've got Barb.
Look at that.
Oh my gosh, the colors you choose are so
Yeah.
incredibly perfect together. And it gives it such a bold ombre. I love that.
I'm curious what ink she's using because I think I know those colors. If it's the wrong ink, then I don't.
She used Pink Fresh Studio inks, Cherry Blossom.
Did she?
Passion
Very
Fruit.
pretty.
Oh, and Stampin' Up! Night of Navy. Nice.
Oh, that. And that blended into that purplish. Nice.
Yeah, that's gorgeous. I will say Stampin' Up! Night of Navy is a beautiful color. It is one of my favorite navy tones. It's so pretty. I haven't used the ink, but I've used the paper, and the paper is really beautiful. But this blend, holy moly. That's like one of those skies that you want to just kind of lay on the grass and look up and just like watch the colors change, you know? So beautiful. So you have no idea how much you brighten my day. That is how I feel about you, friends. You have no idea just how much you all brighten my day. Thank you so much for sharing that, Barb. It's really beautiful. Oh, Gloria says the ink is great too. Gloria is a Stampin' Up! Rep. I hope you don't mind me saying that, Gloria. So, not the rep. I can't remember what the word is, but demonstrator. So feel free to check out her or look her up on if you're ordering from Stampin' Up! All right, let's see. Paula, oh, look at you.
Yeah.
Card number 2, she says, I tried the smoother side of my card stock in a different color. Not as happy with this one. Oh no, why, friend?
This I love the green.
I do too. And I can
It's just a rich green.
It is. It's a beautiful green. So the mind replays what the heart can't delete. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh my gosh, I love that. And again, you got another ombre in there with the pink flowers too.
Right.
So you definitely are nailing it, friend. Don't you give it a second look. That's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Really, really pretty. And I can see the ombre there. I think it's quite lovely.
It is.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
It's Victorian.
That's a great observation. It sure is Victorian, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. Well done, Paula. Good job, friend. All right, Nima says, I used watercolors to create the blue ombre and the butterflies colors. Oh, wait, wow, real? Oh, okay. And then I think, so is it like a cover dye over it maybe? Because I was like, how did you get such crisp edges?
I was going to say, that's really tiny tape.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, how did you do that in 15 minutes? What? I think that's a die cut or a cover dye over the top, I think. But that is so pretty.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, and see, I love when a sentiment like ties into the imagery, like happy together. There's 2 butterflies. They're happy together. That's so sweet. I just love that. And oh yeah, a cover die. She says, okay, perfect. Lisa says it well. All the cards are just so amazing. I'm stealing, no casing, all these fantastic cards. Absolutely, Lisa. You and me both, friend. You and me both.
Thank goodness we have a folder to keep them in.
Right,
Go back and look.
exactly. True. If anybody ever needs it, there is literally almost a year's worth of cards there ready for the taking. For the casing. Yeah. There's so much inspiration in those albums though, friends. Truly. There's so much. And I'm so honored that you're willing to put yourselves out there and share your art with us. It really does mean so much more than I can express. Thank you for that. And well jobbed, friend. All right.
Ooh,
Oh,
candy.
Justine. Oh, look at you. Oh my gosh, I love how she's got the blue, the pink, and the yellow, and like tone on tone for each. Oh my gosh, girl,
And
you're
that like mosaic tile background.
right. And it just fades off. Okay, see now
Yeah.
that is a very what am I trying to say? That's another very interesting way to do ombre because she did do ink blending, but she ink blended through a stencil and just let the stencil fade off. And that's another type of ombre. That's the first time we've seen that one tonight. So smart. So smart. And the candy, yeah, definitely candy. Even Nikki had to come over and pop a quick look at that one because we're loving it. That's so pretty. Oh my gosh, I love it. And now I kind of really want sweets. I kind of have a little bit of a sweet tooth at the moment. Let's see. The stamp would have been great for sweets on craft roulette. That's true.
Oh
That's
yeah.
true. That would have been a good one for sure. So good, Justine. She says it was speedy. Was it? Oh, she also says hi, Nikki. That's so nice. Oh my gosh, she's waving at you, Justine. All right, beautiful work, friend. Very well jobbed. All right. Oh, and Linda. Linda's wrapping it up for us, friends, with our well jobbed, everyone. Very well jobbed. All right. Let me refresh one more time just to make sure I'm not missing anybody's good stuff. Okay, we're good. We're good. All right. Thank you so much, friends. That was amazing. I just love seeing what you make so much. It just makes me so happy. Okay.
Good inspiration there. A lot of good inspiration.
So much inspiration. I'm so happy. Oh my gosh. Okay. So thank you very much for crafting along with us and for sharing. And if you're just watching, that's totally fine too. If you want to craft along later and you want to join us and just post your cards in the group, post them in the photo album so we can all kind of keep them together and we can see them and leave you some love and tell you how much we love them. So thank you very much for that. Oh yes, Paula, good reminder. There is no in review for Craft Roulette on Wednesday night, but there is tomorrow night. We do have Inky Stamper, I believe, right? I think. I don't think
Tuesday, right?
it is. I don't think she's going to be gone tomorrow. I'm pretty sure we have Inky Stamper tomorrow. So if you want something to watch tomorrow night, there should also be Bo Q, I believe, also at 5:30 Central, 5 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
I know there's a lot of things to watch, friends, but I'm just kind of throwing out some of those. And I believe Justine, are you live this week? I think she might be as well. I'm glad you love the theme. Yay. Oh, Kalinda says youngest son has a baseball game that night, so that works out well for me. Perfect. Oh, no Inky Stamper this week. My apologies. We don't have Inky Stamper tomorrow night. Oh, that's a bummer. Okay. That's all right. That's all right. Okay. I feel like there is there is one other thing I wanted to tell you all before we do our giveaway, which reminder, if you have not put it in yet, hashtag CardCast Live in the chat, and that will enter you to win one of our cards that you see here tonight. And the one other thing I wanted to tell you, speaking of giveaways, for people who are getting you're not going live, Justine. Okay, well, I keep saying people are live and they're not. I'm so sorry, friends.
It's just us live this week, and you'll have to rewatch.
That's so funny. But yes, it is. She does have videos going up this week. So make sure you're checking out Justine's videos. And if you are in the Nashville area, thank you, Amanda. Make sure you head over to the Nashville Craft Retreat. Pear Blossom Press is going to be there. You're going to get to do make and takes. You can do shopping, all that good stuff. Just come and say hi. Come and say hi. Do all the good stuff. And there are, if you go to Nashville Craft Retreat, I want to say .com, but if you get the Pear Blossom Press email, scroll through it, you will see the link for tickets so that you can go, or I'm not sure, I don't think you have to do tickets for shopping, but if you want more information, the link is in the most recent email. So, all right. I think we're good with that part of it. The thing I was going to say though, if you want to win potentially something else, if you feel up to subscribing to my newsletter until midnight tonight, I have a contest going where you can if you subscribe to the newsletter, it will kick out an email to you with the instructions on what to do for the giveaway. I'm giving away 2 scrapbook.com gift cards. So if you want to enter that, that's fine. If you want to enter and then remove yourself from the mailing list, I completely understand. I don't spam anybody though, just so you know, because that really annoys me. So I don't do that to anybody else either. But anyway, no pressure, no big deal. I just want to make sure everybody knows about it. So the link should be, it's in the Facebook group. I know that much. Pinned to the featured section. It should also be in the description box below, I believe. Actually, no, I don't think it is in the description box. I think the link you need is in my Facebook group and also on my Instagram. That's right. It's also on the Instagram. The Instagram.
Irene, how many newsletters do you send out?
No more usually than 2 a month at most. I think I tabulated it last week or the week before. I've had my newsletter for about 7 months and I've sent out less than 7 emails. So there you go.
But they are funny, and she is such an amazing writer, and she will be able to give you some really good tips and reviews and everything. So definitely, I would subscribe. I'm subscribed, so everybody should subscribe.
Thanks, friend. I appreciate that. Thank you, Teresa. Thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate that. Oh, the tool was up, Linda. It just for some reason wasn't working, or wasn't. I don't think it had picked up on everybody. But there's 35 entries so far, so I think we're good. Okay, I think that's all the business stuff out of the way, friends. So how about we do a giveaway?
Let's do two.
Let's do two. Let's do 2 giveaways. All right. So first up, this is my very scientific way of determining which card we give away first is who crafted first. So Jen crafted first. Tonight you get the caffeinated bear first. And reminder, that link is in the description box if you want to check out the caffeinated critters. And with Jen's code JENNG, JENNG, you can get 10% off. All right, so let me pull. Okay, here we go. Giveaway tool and share my screen. Shared, stop sharing that screen, share a different screen. Here we go. We're going back to Facebook there for a second. All right, giveaway tool. Here we go. All right, friends. So hashtag Card Chaos Live. One last chance. Oh, thank you,
everyone.
I like that. Lovely cards, ladies. I like the oh, thank you so much. I'm glad you like the design. I appreciate that. All right, here we go. Yes, good luck to you all for Jen's card and draw. Here we go. Round and round and round we go. Let's see. Who's going to be the lucky winner of Jen's beautiful and kind of hilarious card? Hey, Kat. Yay. Congratulations, Kat. Oh, my gosh. That's wonderful.
Kat, you get a bear.
Kat, you get a bear. You get a bear. And you get a bear. Paula says Jen's bear looks like how I feel tonight. Oh, well, hopefully.
Need more caffeine.
Yeah, maybe get some more caffeine, friend. Hopefully Card Chaos made you feel a little bit better. Congratulations, Kat. Congrats. All right, I think we have your address, so we're okay. You don't have to fill out any form on that one. We're good. All right, so let's draw again. Hashtag Card Chaos Live in the chat. All right. Oh, thank you, Johnny. I appreciate that. All right, here we go. We're going to draw again for the winner for my little purple concoction over here. Here we go. All right, round and round and round. I see all your names going by. And where's it going to land? On Tara. Oh my gosh, Tara. I have so many things to send you, friend. Congratulations.
Congrats.
Congratulations. That's wonderful. All right, if you would please, Tara, go. I'm sorry, I hate to do that to you, but if you would please go ahead and click the Claim My Prize form so that I remember which episode goes to what. That would be very helpful. And I have got some things to get in the mail for you. That's wonderful. Congratulations to both of our winners tonight. Yay. That's awesome. All right, friends, I think we're good on that. How about you, Jen? You have something else you want to share with us?
Yeah, well, I added a little bit of an extra sentiment, just laid it on top there for Paula.
Oh, look at that. Too much Monday, not enough coffee. There you go, Paula. Just thinking of you.
Yeah, there's a couple things coming up.
Yes,
there's I do Pear Blossom Press. That's one of the design teams I'm on, and so I do a light up card on the 10th of each month. Amazing. And then Trinity has a new release coming out. I believe it's June 11th. So start looking for some sneak peeks before that, because Carrie Rhodes always shows a little bit of what's coming down the pipeline. I think you're going to really like what's coming. I'm super excited about it. And I know some of the other DT that are in the group here are excited as well. And then, believe it or not, I'm going to be at the, I can't remember what the Madison show is called, but it's in June on the 26th and 27th. But I'm going to be at the Inky Stamper booth And I'm
Mhm.
going to be demonstrating Olo markers. So
Yay, look at
if you want to
that.
come and check out some Olo techniques and stuff, or have any questions, or just stop by and say hi, you guys.
Yes, please do. And it's so fun to watch her color live, especially. That's amazing. That is fabulous. I wish I were going. I wish I were going. I'm so mad that I'm not. But Justine agrees with you. Trinity's new items will be so, so, so good. And I third that very, very
Mhm.
strongly. It's a great release, everybody. You're gonna have a lot of fun with it. So and there's kind of a fun little, I won't say anything else. Let's just say that there's an exciting development with the new release too that might have somebody else's involvement, which is pretty cool. So anyway, congratulations to all of you who did your stuff. I so loved seeing it. Thank you for sharing it with us. Congrats, Jen. You did your 15 minutes, girl. You did it. You
Yay.
did it.
Thank you for having me, and thanks for watching, you guys. I hope that you had fun. I'm inspired by what you did. Oh my
Oh,
gosh. I love this purple, and then everything that everybody did that they put in the album. And if you haven't put it in the album yet, please do. Oh, it's so neat
yes.
to see and get that inspiration. So thank you for playing along, and hope
Well said.
everybody was inspired to create something lovely. Yeah.
I'm with you on that. And you know what? I feel like I might need to make this card in just a range of colors. It was so easy to do. So give that a shot, everybody. If you need a quick like set of cards for like a gift, just do this. It was, I mean, you saw how fast it was. In 15
Hmm.
minutes, we were done. So I say give it a shot, you know? Why not? All right, friends, thank you again so very much for joining us. It's always wonderful to have you here. I hope that you will be back with us next Monday. But before then, don't forget Friday is Craft Roulette. Always a big draw for all of us. So we will see you probably in the chatterbox. And if not, then hope to see you on Monday. And hope you have a wonderful start to June. But don't forget, next Monday is again Card Chaos. And we will have who's on Monday? Oh my gosh. Oh wait.
When's Nick? Wait, is it Nikki?
No, not on June 1st. Oh, well, oh my gosh,
Okay.
how did I just totally draw a blank? I just wrote, oh, it's Lauren. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I totally just drew a blank. So Lauren is one of our friends. She is also a design team member for the Rabbit Hole Designs and for Trinity and for Pear Blossom and so many others. She's a
And the
very
colorful
talented
life
artist.
design. Yep.
Yes. So make sure you come back Monday and check out what she does. This is going to be her first time on the show. So we got lots of fun stuff coming up, friends. So, all right. Thank you very much for being here. And I just big hugs, big hugs. Happy Memorial Day to you. And we will see you soon. Have a good one, my friends. See you later. Bye.